Here's a recap for the trade that I took today on Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Coming into today, my bias was pretty neutral as we were inside two high time frame fair value gaps. Come market open, I wanted to see price manipulate and respect consequent encroachment of this 1 hour fair value gap, get a 5-minute or 15-minute delivery lower into this unfilled 4 hour fair value gap for a continuation short. However, if we disrespected this 1 hour fair value gap, I would look for a continuation long to this buy side and London highs right here. Price then opened, hit the consequent encroachment of this 1 hour fair value gap, rejected nicely off of it, and gave us a 5-minute fair value gap that I was going to use as a continuation short to target the unfilled 4 hour fair value gap that was down here. Dropping down to the 1 minute chart, this play looks really nice. We have sponsorship from the 1 hour fair value gap that is moving price lower. We then have a delivery off this 5-minute fair value gap that gives us a nice 1 minute inversion to the downside, targeting this sell side level right here in this unfilled 4 hour, which is the high time frame drawn liquidity. My thinking for this trade is I was going to wait for NQ to hit this sell side level, which is right here, and then I would go break even. We ended up edging this sell side level by literally a tick, and then we reversed immediately. This is the same chart but on ES, and as you can tell, we do have a bullish SMT here. However, we still have an unfilled 4 hour fair value gap, which is this low right here. So I figured even though we do have a bullish SMT, that price would still go down, manipulate into this unfilled 4 hour, and then go higher. So I was waiting to put my position to break even until ES hit this unfilled 4 hour or NQ hit the unfilled 4 hour. Of course, in hindsight, we did leave equal lows on NQ, which I was extremely surprised that we did not take. I figured that we would at least rebalance a little bit higher and then move lower, and ultimately taking out the equal lows and unfilled 4 hour before moving higher. So I ended up holding this full position and got stopped out for a full loss here. I do think in hindsight that I could have gone break even. However, I was very confident that we were going to at least take the equal lows on NQ and go a little bit lower on ES to get to the unfilled 4 hour fair value gap. In hindsight, I do think that this low is a little bit too low for an entry. Maybe I could have faded this trade because the close was so bad. But again, I was just really convicted in going lower, and of course my draw was just wrong. So let me know if you took this trade and how you would have managed it. Make sure to follow and save for later.